Là, regarde.
Oui, là, oui.
Bon, les potes, ça va quoi? Ça fait un peu le kill, là.
Et j'en ai pas manqué. Ah, bah, la dernière.
On va... Ah, t'es pas avec moi, là?
Oui, allô. Pas de musique. C'est quoi? Oui. Oui. Pourquoi non, mais tu es moi dans bien fait là-haut, nous. Tu es moi depuis ce matin, nous, là-haut. Ben si, mais t'es là, nous. Oui. Si, ce matin. Oui, ben, j'ai pas mis dehors là-haut. Oui. Ok. Oui, bien sûr que si. Allez, oui.
Oh, tu papa dit dehors. Hein? Il dit...
Ok.
Oh non! Le nouveau pompe qui se revient.
Ils ont bossé tout le temps, ouais. Oui, t'as les TikTok. Oh, il y a TikTok.
Wow. Il est où?
Et t'as piqué, frère. Ah, mais en fait, c'est bien ce mode de jeu là-bas. On a tous les pompiers là-bas.
Il y a tous les pompes.
C'est bien, ouais.
En fait, il y a tous les pompes là, dedans, là. Gameplay, quoi,
Non,
cool.
le passe 12. Le
Si, espace 2, si. Gars, si vous trouvez le pompe, gars, vous trouvez espace 12, gars.
Non.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
C'est pompe lourd, ouais. Section pompe lourd.
Non?
C'est quoi encore une section quoi?
Section pompe.
Ah.
Pompe, pompe normale, gros.
Prends les mini-pots de bois. Prends le crapin. Non. Ouais, t'es joué, mais t'es prends le crapin, mais t'es enlève le jetpack. Bien fait ça. Ou construis pas bon.
Pas besoin de construire là-dedans.
Construis pas, je fais pas rien.
Alors, le mec, déjà 2 kills. Dis-moi combien de kills je pourrais faire là, dans ce mode-là en vrai. Pour vous, combien de kills je pourrais faire là?
T'as aucun viewers.
T'inquiète. Oh le mec il est en train de me faire tout sur moi. D'accord. Non! Ah ouais! Le trier là. Mais non mais je vais aller sur l'autre moi.
L'autre il est KO.
Ah ouais. Je quitte. Hein. Quel mode tu veux faire? Oh. Mais là,
Il parle pas ton pote.
mais si, mais sinon qu'il parle pas.
Et c'est ton pote lui?
Mais oui. Celui de... Est-ce que je peux te... Si tu veux.
Allô? T'es en game? Je peux venir avec toi? Comme tu veux.
Dis faire d'aller chercher mon top sur mon truc là s'il te plaît. Quoi? C'est pseudo. Hein? C'est pseudo.
Oh je sais pas, toi tu veux quoi toi? Tous les armes? Ok. Tu peux m'inviter?
Non mais on a déjà vu.
Théo.
On l'est à l'aile. Putain, Dieu.
C'est bon, je peux te rejoindre la partie, je crois. Enfin.
Bah oui, je peux te rejoindre. Dis, abonne à ma chaîne.
Moi, ça peut aller, mais mon cousin, bof.
Quoi? Dis.
Si j'étais fort.
Dis comme ça.
Parce que tu vois, on va faire chaque tour et une fois qu'on meurt, bah voilà.
Attends,
Ben, est-ce que tu pourrais... voilà. Est-ce que tu pourrais abonner... Tu tapes sur YouTube son pseudo et tu t'abonnes à sa chaîne YouTube, s'il te plaît. On a le même skin, quelle coïncidence. Oui, oui, t'inquiète.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Il a dit oui ou non?
Ben, je suis dans ton île.
Hein, qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Elle. Ah, c'est une île de sniper.
Non.
Si tu veux que sniper.
C'est tout. Tu es prêt? Tu peux lancer le jeu?
Mais je croûte, mais je
Mais est-ce que t'es là au moins? Non, tous les armes.
les armes, mais déjà c'est que des snipers. Faut que je cherche dans les maisons.
Oh là, d'abord on fait tous les armes. Gros, j'avais cette dent.
Chaque fois que je commence à mon. Ah oui, bah c'est la zone de la... Est-ce qu'il y a plus d'abonnés?
Il a dit après.
D'accord. Tu feras des bonnes armes.
C'est bon. Bon, bah là j'ai peur moi parce que t'es fort.
Ouais, mec, on est
Gros.
fort.
Ouais, t'es trop fort, négro. Et merde. Merci. Et tu sais que moi aussi, il me restait 10 PV. Bon, là, c'est mon cousin qui va jouer, ok?
Allô? Et tu t'es pas encore abonné? Ouais. Mec, t'es trop fort, moi je suis un noob, hein. Je te préviens. Je sais pas, je viens. T'as vu, t'es fort, mec. Moi, je suis nul.
Bon, bah, bien joué. Là, c'est moi. T'es... Et évite de me battre encore parce que t'es fort.
Oui, t'es fort, toi. Mais pourquoi t'es fort comme ça? Explique-moi comment on fait.
Et t'as un netbot. T'as un netbot. Bah, comment tu fais pour être aussi fort?
T'es trop fort, mec. Ça se fait pas.
T'es où? Oh, le bâtard.
Il s'appelle comment, bâtard?
Ils sont enfuis parce que j'ai la balle de snipe que je l'ai mis. Mais t'es fort, hein?
Mais t'es nul!
T'es fort pourtant.
Mais oui, mais t'es trop fort là! Tu l'as battu encore! Mec, mais tu l'as battu encore! Mais t'es trop fort! Mais ça se fait pas! Mais mec! Allô? Mais pourquoi tu m'as tué? Mais non, mais tu peux pas me tuer moi parce que je suis sensible. Mais t'as vu, mais tu m'as tué, je suis sensible.
Désolé, mais tu vois, il est encore petit. Il a 6 ans. Ah, t'as 8 ans. T'as vraiment 8 ans?
Mais le mec, il a plus. On dirait qu'il a une pote, le mec.
Ah, comme ça.
C'est chiant.
Bah, pour un gamin de 8 ans, t'as quand même, tu sais jouer.
A, B, C, Y. Oh, je connais plus mon alphabet. Attends, comment on dit ça? A, W. C'est pas ça. C'est con, moi. Ça veut dire con? Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire. Wow, mais t'es nul! T'as battu maintenant! Mais il est trop fort, lui! Mais t'as même pas de toi, c'est pas possible! chiant. Pourquoi tu me tues? Arrête. Mais arrête. Pourquoi me tuer? Laisse-moi le tuer. Laisse-moi le tuer.
Bien joué, bien joué, bien joué, bien joué. Oh, il est tombé.
Mais mec, mais pourquoi tu m'as tué? Mais t'es un méchant. C'est moi qui dois te tuer. C'est moi qui dois te tuer. C'est pas toi. Non. T'es un mytho, toi. Et ça veut dire quoi, con? Ça veut dire quoi, con? Mais dis-moi qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, con, hein? Mais s'il te plaît, je sais pas qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, con. Mais dis-moi, hein? Mais je sais pas. Mais s'il te plaît. Mais je sais pas jouer, moi. Je sais pas, je suis dans une île déserte avec plusieurs maisons. Aïe, et pourquoi tu t'es fait mal? Avec quoi? T'es où? T'es où, toi? T'es là-bas, toi? T'es là-bas, toi? Il va détruire mes constructions. Mais non! Arrête, t'es méchant avec moi. T'as pas très été gentil, hein. Le Père Noël, il va pas te donner des cadeaux. Pour la peine. T'es méchant.
T'as vu? C'est un petit rageux, donc t'inquiète, hein. Ne t'en fais pas. Attends, ouais, je t'arrête. C'est bon, j'arrive.
Méchant ou pas? T'es trop méchant. T'as plus avec toi. Ah, t'es nul. Noob. Et ça veut dire quoi, noob?
Ah,
Ça veut dire quoi, noob? Ça veut dire quoi, noob?
ça veut dire ferme-la.
Mais c'est quoi, ferme-la? C'est quoi? C'est quoi, ferme-la? C'est quoi, ferme-la?
Ça veut dire ta gueule. T'es
Ça veut
con
dire
quoi?
quoi, ta gueule? Ça veut dire quoi, ta gueule? Ça veut dire quoi, ta gueule? Mais dis-moi, hein, qu'est-ce que ça m'énerve, ta gueule? Méchant. Allô?
Oui, allô, tu nous rejoins?
Ouais. Mec, c'était un prank. C'était un prank, on t'a pranké, quoi. T'as compris? T'es où? T'es où? T'es où? Oh le bâtard! Il m'a fini à une balle de snipe.
Gros démon. J'espère qu'en finale on va pas perdre.
Théo, je suis dans ton groupe.
Rejoins.
Mais là, il m'a déclenché.
Hein?
Il y a quelqu'un qui m'a déclenché. C'est chiant.
Cette manche là?
Théo, pourquoi il y a 2 joueurs dans ta game? Vous pouvez quitter?
Ben viens, on est pas en game, on est en créatif.
Oh, il y a un créatif.
Ben non, il y a écrit en attente de JP1313 et Théo. Ah bah c'est bon, c'est bon. Je suis dans le game. Je suis dans le main.
Ah fuck.
Vous êtes dans quelle île? Ok. Ah, il y a le World Cup. Ah, The Noir Désert. Ah non. Ah, je suis dans la map de la World Cup d'hier. What, je lag? Ah, The Noir.
Ah, je me comprends pas, je parle anglais,
Oh les gars, ça m'a lancé la zone noire, mais je suis dans la tempête. J'ai un tremplin. Ouais. Moi. Sauf que je vais mourir. Dans 3, 2, 1. Très bonne game. Ah le bâtard il a la danse. Oh j'ai 200 ping. Pourquoi j'ai 200 ping?
Allô?
Je bug sa mère, je bug sa mère, je bug sa mère, je bug sa mère.
Je bug sa mère, elle twerk sur le fils.
T'as déjà tiré dessus.
Ah, vous construisez pas, vous, en fait. Vous êtes sérieux, là? Allez, un KO, un mort.
Oh vas-y le voleur de kill.
Oh, touché
Oh,
107. Oh.
Je te bombarde là. Non, ça bug. Ça bug. GG, mais ça bug. Putain, c'est chiant quand ça bug, les gars.
Parce que le...
Mais pourquoi ça bug?
Tu peux relancer le jeu?
Ah ouais.
Regarde, on est deuxième. On est deuxième.
Mais ça fait péter tout. Ça fait péter tout.
Ah ouais, Théo il a 6 kills.
Ouais.
Mais pourquoi j'ai 400 de ping? C'est quoi ce bordel? Pourquoi faut ça... Vous, ça bug ou pas?
Oui.
Hein?
Mon jeu il a failli crash. L'arme la plus nulle du genre, c'est ce que j'ai eu.
Pourquoi tu l'as pas touché là?
Pourquoi vous faites tomber?
C'est pas moi.
Ouais, mais il a dit sur toi. Comment tu fais, frère? Attends, prends. Waouh.
What? Attends, mon casque il bug. Mais gros, mais me tue pas, Théo. Mon micro il a bugué les gars, pourquoi vous me tuez? Vous êtes chiants. Oh vas-y, me parlez plus maintenant, putain. Vous êtes chiants, allez, ciao. Putain, vous cassez les couilles. Mais vous êtes sérieux? Je vous ai dit, me tuez pas. Bordel.
Qui est rageux?
Parce que je l'ai tué, mais il a ragé. Bah tu sais, une fois que t'es sur la game, bah moi je vais faire tout pour gagner.
Mais tout le monde fait ça.
Magnifique, là-bas.
On connaissait déjà la zone. Putain, il y en a là.
Et il est déjà au village.
Je suis à la prochaine zone.
C'est quoi cette manière de construire là?
Et par contre là, elle est... Oh là. Mais gars, c'est où planer gars?
C'est moi!
Mais t'es pour le comment gars? Et après en même temps là,
Tu
tout
l'as plané la manette gars!
Gosh.
Eh, les écouteurs, mais là c'est la manette hein!
Oui, mais en même temps pour faire ça, en même temps t'es pour mettre...
Ben fallait où t'es arrêté haut. Gros, ben là ça fait 2 manches de perdu hein, il faut se rattraper, il faut gagner les 2 prochaines manches. Oh le... Gros, on a 3 manches là, il faut gagner 3 manches. Hein. Et te joue vraiment.
Comme vous le jouez vraiment? Quoi? Quand? Non mais c'est là qui... C'est pas moi. Ah. Ah là j'ai des bonnes armes. Oh là.
T'es malade.
Quoi? Toi c'est pas... Oh. Toi aussi? Waouh, ça fait mal. Mais what? J'allais voler. Putain. Il voulait voler, le gars.
Gros, là on doit gagner 4 parties d'affilée. Là si tu gagnes celle-là, là c'est terminé pour nous. On a intérêt là à gagner hein.
Mais non, si vous gagnez ça.
Oh. Bon, j'ai besoin de concentration là. Ouais. Je serre les dents.
Faut pas oser mentir, les gars, ça te... En fait, il m'a compris sa tactique. En fait, le gars, il construit comme un... En fait, il construit pas, il voit. Il fait quelques trucs. C'est des trucs construits, là, déjà. Voilà. Allez, pour voir.
Il m'a fait tomber.
À chaque fois, dégage chute, à chaque fois là.
Oh, si, je vais trop la
Les gars, tu l'as fait à dégâts de chute. Ah, le mec il a dit yes. Mais non, encore 5 parties pour nous, non?
Ouais, mais toi, si tu perds à celle-là, là, c'est terminé.
Sérieux?
Bah oui. Enfin, non, c'est pas terminé, non, on a perdu.
Si, je perds.
Eh, gars, il faut pas qu'on perde 10-0, gars. Nico est là.
Le mec il est là. Ah, j'ai pas mitraillette là.
Là, c'était bon. Là, c'était bon, gars.
Non, il est mort. Il faut tuer. Il faut tuer.
Bon, t'as gagné logiquement parce qu'il reste 4 manches et t'as gagné les 6. Donc GG à toi. Mais là je dois sauver l'honneur. Je dois sauver l'honneur.
Même c'est là que j'ai pas gagné.
Je suis obligé de te tuer. Oh si, je suis obligé mon gars. Là je vais te bullfight comme jamais gros.
Mais le gars ça pas buffé, ça des trucs construits, ça va pas compris depuis le début. J'ai 70. On peut courir tout ce qu'on construit.
Oh l'enculé. Oh gros, et le gars il était en train de voler gros. Et le gars était en train de voler dans les airs, est-ce que je l'ai mis? Oh je suis fier de moi gros.
Non, il a pas remis sur.
Oh le bâtard!
Il a remis sur. Oh le bâtard! Ça n'a plus de gars, c'est
Gros truc ça.
Ça va. 4-10-0 gars.
Non 7-0.
Mais gars, c'est la honte.
En plus
C'est la honte.
Eh mais en plus c'est sur ton live ça gars.
Ouais, c'est sur mon live en plus.
La balle de snake que j'ai mis.
Non mais le pire c'est la honte mec pour nous. En plus je suis sur le live, c'est la honte. Tu t'imagines?
Gros mais la balle de snake qui s'est mangée.
Comme titre, si je pouvais mettre, j'écrivais gamin nous raquette sur Fortnite.
Gamin de 8 ans. Tascar. Fallait la prendre. Oh Théo. Mais ça.
Quoi?
Ça, voilà. Il est dans sa balle. Bien joué. Maintenant, roche. Envoie encore. C'est bon. Non, mais il est dans son truc, gars, t'envoies loin. Voilà. Pas ton fond, quand c'est chargé. Elle est là. On a sauvé l'honneur.
Sauver le mur.
On a au moins sauvé l'honneur.
Ouais, les abos, on a au moins sauvé le mur.
Gros, mais le pire là, c'est pas ça. C'est que la balle de snipe que je t'ai mis, c'était... C'est que t'es un gosse de 8 ans et tu nous la mines. C'est bon, j'ai déjà compris. Ah, il fait chier là.
Oh. Là, il prend le robot de chien. Parce que sinon, là, le robot de chien.
Eh ouais, t'as cru.
Oh non.
Oh.
Eh mais pourtant le petit de 8 ans il te l'a mis toi, pas moi. Parce que moi j'ai fait un kill. Oui, mais toi.
Oh, oui, sauf que moi là-bas. Oui, sauf que entre toi et moi depuis le début, c'est qui l'enlève plus de vie.
Oui.
C'est gros, je kiffe la balle de steak que je t'ai mis.
Wow.
Non, mais il faut dire que la balle de steak.
La raquette. Ah, t'es bâtard toi.
T'es bien d'accord, faut dire que la balle de snipe que j'ai mise, c'était... Voilà, ça.
Oh bâtard.
Ça vient là-bas, en face du corps.
Ouf.
En face là-bas. À ta gauche, là-bas, regarde. Il n'y allait pas.
Oh
il
mec.
est proche. En face.
Il est en bas.
Oh, tu m'as conditionné.
Deuxième fois sauver le mur.
Là on prend la revanche. Eh c'est bon, t'as gagné 8-2. Là on prend notre revanche. Là la vie.
Le mec il a pas envie. Non. Rejouer frère. Rejouer.
C'est quoi?
Restauration de vie.
Oui, mais là on peut relancer. Je suis condamné, t'es sûr?
Ah. Moi je suis pas condamné parce que j'ai fait 2 kills moi. Moi.
Ah j'ai tout gagné. Non. Mais gros, là je vais te remettre. Je vais te remettre une balle de snipe là mon gars, tu vas rien comprendre.
Dis pas ça, Karma, il arrive vite fait. Ne dis pas ça là, Karma. Vite fait.
Oh l'enculé, il est derrière.
Et voilà. C'est pour ça que je dis Karma. Attention, mais jamais, Prochaine zone.
Si.
Il arrive. Mais tu sais pas où tu es. Ah. Mais mec là. Bonne chance pour le tuer hein, parce que. Ça c'est la première partie ça non. Enfin, c'est comment dire, premier. Oh. Allez, bim, il a fait. Waouh, il a dorché, ouais.
Gros, j'ai tiré n'importe comment à la fin.
Ah, attends, du coup, il y en a 1 sur 10.
1-0, 1-0.
1-0
Ouais.
1-0 du coup.
Et toi, tu peux.
Mais pourquoi moi je peux et toi tu peux pas? C'est ça le problème.
Parce que je suis un noob.
Rien dit.
M'en fous. Il peut tuer tant qu'il veut, moi je suis trop fier de mon steak.
Il y a un mec. Wow. Il est là-bas.
Il a suivi toi. À tout cas.
Mec, j'ai rien, j'ai pas de popo, j'ai rien. J'ai mis une tête sur le spray. J'ai mis une tête. La tête que je l'ai mis.
Il est en train de chialer. Et il t'a mis tête sans faire exprès. Bon,
262 frère.
1-1. Et maintenant il faut pas que je perde gros. Théo, masse-moi mon dos là. Masse-moi mes épaules là. Ben il faudrait. Ok. T'es malade.
C'est moi, c'est grâce à moi.
Non.
C'est pas non parce que
C'est quoi? C'est quoi? Tu gagnes quoi? Tu gagnes quoi? Eh oui, on est présent ici. Viens. Allez, c'est l'heure de la revanche là.
ah oui, l'heure de la revanche a sonné. Pourquoi tu cries? Le mec il a dit putain, fais chier.
Bon, tout, ne te laisse pas te rattraper.
Ah.
Il est là-bas, à ta droite. Regarde les pas, regarde les pas, regarde les pas.
Oh, t'inquiète. Wow!
Toi, t'as des pièges, t'as des pièges. On voit que je t'ai dit que t'as des pièges, hein. Tu sais que tu pouvais le tuer facilement là.
D'où?
T'es là-bas quand tu l'as pas.
Putain, j'ai pas vu.
T'es là, tu pouvais le tuer au piège là, gars.
Et attends, il y a combien?
Il y a 2-2. Hein?
Oh, c'est chaud.
Non, mais tu vois, au début là, quand t'étais arrivé dans sa construit, là il pouvait mettre plein de pièges, mais il a pas pensé. Ouais, heureusement, oui, pour toi, oui, mais pour nous, non. Oh putain, j'ai un stuff de merde, il va me niquer lui. Regarde ça, t'as vu?
La tête comme moi. Comme l'a fait il a fait. Wow. On nous scope. Voilà, honte. Oh, j'ai ok. Oh là là. Pour toi, c'était magnifique. Enfin, c'était magnifique, mais Pour nous, ça nous arrange pas, tu vois. Wow, c'est là. Là, sort, s'il te plaît, il est là.
Bah, zo, bisous.
Il est là.
Théo, il faut pas qu'il nous gagne.
Toi, il est où? Il est où?
Là, il faut pas qu'il nous mette 4-2 parce que là,
Ah, il est là.
il y a la zone. C'est pour info, t'as des robots de tir. Sniper. Air.
Wow, j'ai.
Tu vises pas, c'est normal.
Hein? Mais t'es derrière!
Non.
Comme t'es derrière! Allez, la pièce. Gars, il est trop chaud.
Gros, non Théo, c'est juste que tu vises pas.
Voilà, c'est pire.
Bon, là c'est moi. Ouais. Bah GG à toi, hein. Mais gros, pourquoi à chaque fois je gagne des snipers à 2 balles là?
Après, venez, on va en duo.
Non, continue ça.
Viens, on va en duo.
Ah gars, continue ça, salut belle
On
fin.
va en duo.
Non, continue ça.
On va en duo.
On continue ça.
On va en duo.
On continue ça.
Duo.
Continue ça.
On va duo. On va duo. On va duo.
Et dans bébé, dans. Allez, on rattrape, hein. Et faut que tu gagnes, hein. Faut que tu gagnes, hein. Comme ça, c'est 4 à 4.
Allô?
Et on reste là-dedans, gars.
Après, t'es parti en point de duo?
Non, gars, si nous gagnons, on continue là-dedans,
En
gars.
duo, non?
Non, gars, vous m'avez fait ça.
Et tu peux faire le duo ou ça?
On a dit quoi?
Moi, je préfère duo.
Et toi, tu préfères quoi? Et tu préfères quoi? Duo, ça?
Ça, duo plus meilleur.
Tu préfères duo?
Mais,
ça
oh, tu sais qu'il y a duo pompe maintenant? Il y a nouveau?
Non, déjà, il n'y a
Si.
même pas de duo pompe, c'est section. C'est section, qu'est-ce que t'es en train de dire?
Et alors?
T'es partant?
Section
Et
pompe.
tu veux rester là-dedans ou pas?
Section pompe, hein.
Tu veux rester là-dedans? Ah, gâteau, c'est mon plus facile, mon gars. Tu veux rester là-dedans ou pas? Allô? Vas-y, quoi? C'est quoi? Ah, au snipe, ouais. Apprends faux snipe. Ouais, au snipe, ok.
Oui.
Il va t'arriver. Théo, prépare-toi. Théo, allez. Oui! On les rattrape! 4 à 4. 4 à 4.
Il reste 2.
Et il reste 2 manches. Il reste 2 manches, il y a 4 à 4. Gros, et gars, ces 2 manches là, ça va être des manches qui tuent, gros. Oui, 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 oui. Allez, toi, tu gagnes. Toi, tu gagnes.
Un point.
Toi, tu gagnes ça. S'il te plaît, tu gagnes.
Allez.
Toi.
Hein? Quoi?
Ne te laisse pas toucher. Allez, toi, tu gagnes. Oh non. Ah, c'est ça.
Ah, tu me jures que je gagne pas. Tu jures. D'accord.
Et attends. À droite. Et lui, il faut que tu l'aimes. Oh oui, parfait. Et il se voit pas. Et vous voyez pas, si je construis un mec et bon, il va te mettre une balle. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Il est là.
Je sais.
Oh, bah. Tu te précipites trop. Tu veux faire les chasses vite. Ah non, les gars, il faut pas. Attends, il va contourner. Moi, ton visage. Tu vois, tu prends ton pompier, il vient de rush.
J'ai voulu construire, putain.
En plus, ça nous donne la défaite. Sérieux, là. Bon, viens, on va au sniper.
Ça combien de choses? Combien de section
Nul. Et ça m'a fait revenir, on dirait, ça m'a fait revenir au début. Bah attends, je vais revenir dans le mode créatif.
Et si vous quittez, gars.
Eh, j'ai pas fait esprit. Ah ouais, attends, tu peux m'inviter?
Mais c'est chez vous, là. Il y a pas une new qui donne.
C'est bon comme ça. C'est quoi? Oui, t'inquiète. Attends, j'arrive, hein. Ah, c'est en terrain de jeu? Attends, je suis en changement.
Ok, depuis ma révision, qui pousse à mon t-shirt Fortnite, et qui pousse à ma casquette FC Barcelone.
Hein?
Et qui pousse à ma t-shirt Fortnite, et qui pousse à ma casquette FC Barcelone. C'est chaud, oui. C'est mon t-shirt pour l'école.
Désolé. Là aussi, c'est le truc avec les zones et tout, là? Là aussi, il y a la zone.
Mais qui est pas là? Si? Non, ça n'est marqué Snipe. Il a quitté? Il a quitté?
Ça bug. Allô, t'es où? T'es pas avec moi? Il est là-dedans. Allô? Eh, allô? Fais revenir à l'accueil vite fait parce que je sais pas dans quel il faut y aller. Oui, je suis là. Ah, mais c'est Michou et tout, ils ont fait ça. Eh, on n'a pas le droit, Deagle.
Mais si on a le droit, c'est un snipe avant tout.
Ah, Deagle, c'est pas un snipe.
Ah ben pourquoi il est dans le snipe alors?
Il a les balles de snipe, mais c'est pas un snipe.
Ah ben
Tu connais un snipe qui est comme ça, toi? Eh, on a combien de vie? On a combien de vie? Il est là, Théo, il est là. Théo, bah pourquoi tu tiens pas?
Et du coup là c'est le select c'est pas un snipe.
Non, c'est pas un snipe. Quoi? Mais c'est ma pas envie, moi. Ma vie à cause de Manoya, viens, moi. Oh.
Et là-dedans, il campe.
Ouais, mais toi, là, on campe pas.
On est obligé de camper.
Ben non, gars, va fight avec lui, gars. Mais il était là-bas. Quand il m'a tué, va là-bas aussi, gars. Arrête de camper, gars.
C'est un mec qui campe.
Non, gars, désolé, quand je vois les vidéos de ça, là, il faut pas camper là-dedans, il faut chercher justement. Et est-ce que dans ce mode de jeu là, il faut camper? Regarde, il est sur le toit. Le toit à gauche, il est pas pour camper, il est pour veiller où? T'es où est-ce où? Et on n'a pas le droit d'aller là-bas. On n'a pas le droit d'aller là. Théo, on n'a pas le droit.
Ouais, mais quoi, tu fais juste ça?
Ben non, t'as pas le droit d'aller justement là derrière. T'as pas le droit. C'est Y'a dit ça. Il n'y a pas le droit. Et t'as demandé pourquoi on n'aurait pas le droit.
Non, mais on voit juste aller. Juste sauter un côté, sauter le côté. C'est juste ça. Mec, c'est juste sauter, j'ai sauté là, j'ai sauté là.
Ouais, je suis là. Si. Ouais. Théo, on vient de te dire qu'on n'a pas le droit.
On a le droit d'aller juste comme ça.
Non, il n'y a pas le droit.
Il y a une maison là.
Il n'y a pas le droit.
On n'a pas le droit d'aller dans la maison.
Non.
Comment ça se fait?
Et là, il n'y a pas le droit. Le gars il est en train de dire il n'y a pas le droit. Arrête de tricher, quoi.
Comment il fait de tricherie là?
Ben parce que ça va à bon endroit, on n'a pas le droit d'y aller.
Mais dis pourquoi on n'a pas le droit?
Ben parce qu'il n'a pas le droit.
Je sais pas.
Ben si. Bah si. Bah si.
Quand on n'a pas le droit, il faut une grande réponse.
Ah, comment il a dit n'a pas le droit, n'a pas le droit. Les bons, là, oui, content. Bah tu on n'a pas le droit, qu'on veut me dire au moins.
C'est pas
Et déjà, c'est même pas Epic Game.
oui, c'est Epic Game, il signe à, par exemple, s'il signe à Epic Game, il est là.
Ben, Théo, qu'on veut faire... non, Théo. Mathéo, on va aller en section, comme on veut, moi. Hein? Merci. Mathéo! Là, je vais l'inviter, lui. Hein? On va en section. On va en section. On va comprendre. On va comprendre. Mathéo, attends, là j'invite mon pote.
On veut dire mon pote?
C'est tes potes, c'est mes potes.
Non.
Et...
Pas dit que l'arabe c'est pas le pote.
Non, alors lui, non, alors check là. Check là.
Il apparaît
Check là. Oui, mais check là quand même. Oui, il connaît. Oui, attends. Ah oui, hein. Attends, hein, c'est qui encore son... C'était lui, hein.
Pourquoi il n'y a pas eu de c'est que j'ai...
La bannière derrière.
Et dis c'est qui déjà?
Comme ça, regarde.
Ah oui, je l'ai en origine.
5. Non, mais là, c'est les potes à Mathéo.
Mathéo, il dit son pote.
Oui.
Parce que mon frère, comment ça va?
Mais il était
Oh, ils avaient le même skin.
Hein? Quoi?
Pourquoi il y a pas de Tixi?
Ben, je sais pas.
Mais non, mais.
Ben, et pourquoi tu t'appelles Tixi?
Théo,
Quoi?
est-ce que t'as le même skin que Guigui, c'est pas toi?
Ouais. Non, on n'a pas en bleu. On n'a pas en bleu. Non, non, non. Non, et allons en section, allons en section, allons en section. Et on va en section.
Remets le skin d'avant, remets le skin d'avant.
On doit dire. Attends, ok, voilà.
Ah, voilà, c'est bien, ça va. C'est ça, c'est ce qu'il y a.
Ah, le truc, c'est ce qu'on dit à fond.
Eh les gars, on va... T'es où? On va en section ou on est normal ou en créatif?
La section, là.
Et allons en section.
Non, c'est bien ça. On va en fixe, on va en mode crâne, comme ça on fait du 2. C'est bien
Non. Genre... T'as vu là, normalement c'est mon tour, hein.
Vas-y. Vas-y. Alors. Allô? Allô?
J'ai les 3 rapaces.
Ouais, allô?
Chacun fait dans cette section.
Non, mais c'est elle qui a quitté, c'est pas moi. Attends, je vous rejoins si vous voulez, mais on fait une section.
Ils veulent pas.
Quoi? Quoi, Kylian? Ah, parce que j'ai un je sais pas quoi la faire. Quoi? J'ai fait la World Top mode créatif, gros, je l'ai fait. J'ai fini deuxième top de top of
Impossible de rejoindre.
Ferme ta gueule, ferme ta gueule, ferme ta gueule.
Vocal?
Et tu vas fermer ta gueule, parce que tu me pètes les couilles là-bas.
Il y a évidemment.
Et là, tu me pètes les
Qui?
Non.
Non, c'était pas ce matin. C'était avant-hier.
gueule là.
Avant-hier, gars. Oh, le mytho. Qui?
Je sais pas qui, mais ce matin il y avait bien des personnes qui t'ont invité, t'avais dit non.
Des personnes évidemment.
Kylian?
C'est qui me parlait mal là? C'est qui me parlait mal?
Mais
C'est ta mère.
Pourquoi tu t'appelles Tixi?
Mais parce que ma mère elle est pas là.
Kylian, tu peux le dire s'il te plaît, celui-là. Oh, petit con! Ouais, ta mère, toi, écoute-moi bien, ta grosse mère, la salope là. On se la prend, je la baise au calme, sale bâtard. Quitte. Voilà, ça va, au revoir, Roya. Mais malade le quoi, wesh.
Ah, c'était Tixi,
Allez,
je sais pas quoi là.
Tu peux te dire, wesh, c'est le faux. Allez, c'est bon, allez, c'est fini, Roya. Oh, what? Je suis en train de faire un truc avec une pizza, il faut éliminer des burgers au calme.
Ouais, je sais, j'ai déjà fait. C'est moi qui a dépassé le record au monde. Il est de combien le record au monde? Le record.
Attends, il y a une terre. Il y a une terre. Il y a une terre. Oh, Dieu, qu'est-ce que j'ai de mettre à Gotham? Pardon, à Kingstar, quoi, il a mis une balle dans la tête, confine.
Elle va méga mal.
Allez, Kylian Medio, vas-y, go, allez, viens, on y va.
Quoi, qui a mis une tête à qui? À qui? Ouais, c'est un peu de la reine.
Kylian, tu peux les exclure sur deux secondes, je t'invite dans un groupe, ok? Ah bah non. Exclue-les, s'il te plaît, parce que t'as un truc à te dire important.
Ah, exclu de la partie. Après, balancer un re-invité à moi de la partie. Réveillez. Il avait dit comme ça, il était pas te dire un truc, je sais pas quoi, là-bas, un truc camarade. Après, re-invité à Zot, je sais pas quoi. Un surhomme, là. Allô? On n'a pas vu ta main de PlayStation, ouais.
Il parle pas.
Qui?
Les gars.
On va au banana retirer de la partie. Banana dit que ça banana ça remettre un mode partie. Et quand banana ça dit le truc et banana dit On a dit que ça abonné, ça dit le truc et ça nous. C'est une histoire carrément. Ouais, du coup, ça prend énormément de temps.
L'édito, vous pouvez tout faire.
Hein?
Bon, n'hésitez pas à remettre dans la partie une fois que bonne la HQO.
C'est?
Bah oui, n'hésitez pas ça haut. Une fois bonne HQO, au départ, pour que la partie. Même si bonne HQO.
Ah, je vais dormir, quoi. Non, en fait, je vais pas dormir ici, hein.
Ouais, bah si vous dans. Ah, bah, viens pas embête à nous, hein.
Non, non, Julie, viens là. Pyjama, il va dormir. T'as ton pyjama là?
Oui.
Ouais.
Tu es un idiot. Tu es
Nickel.
Abdallah.
Papa, attends, mais tu
Ouais, ils
reviens
vont
où?
ressembler à quelque chose de
Tu n'as pas vu?
Non. Où? Papa, où?
Je sais pas, monsieur Laurent.
Il n'a plus de temps. Ah oui. Et puis c'est à moi de Anne-Marie. Et ça joue quand
Ou 16 étages et 40. Tout ça. Ah tiens, on est tout seul là. Tiens, on est tout seul. Bon, moi, ça a gagné direct.
Pyjama de Julie, où il est?
Mais papa, quelqu'un nous connaît un vieux. Ah ouais, il est là, une bonne gars. Inspirant, le gars fait péter mon camarade quand même.
Viens, Julie, allô?
Péter, je pas comprendre.
Donnez-toi pas, moi.
Toujours expiré pas.
Bon, attention, on est dans mon dénet. Donc, le on peut laisser.
Ah, non, il y a tir.
Allez, amène.
Quel quoi tu prends là, elle où? Là, elle.
Hein?
Quel quoi tu prends?
N'importe.
Julie! Maman, il y a ton où maintenant pour mettre le pyjama de tes chambres? Elle est bien là avec la peinture.
Pas dans la
C'est ton dos, oui.
Il est dans la zone. Oh, ça peut être fait d'abord. Oh, mais il bug ça, le mien.
C'est à cause de moi.
Et puis là, je suis en live. Donc, qu'est-ce que vous oubliez ça?
Oui, bien.
Bon, les mecs, regardez ma qualité. Hein, je suis pas très bon. Je suis pas très bon. Enfin, je suis pas très fort. Ouais. Wow. Méga mal.
Ça va, ça va être à gauche. Ça construit à gauche.
À gauche.
Tu vois pas là?
Ah ouais.
Il peut te buter, oh bon.
Ouais. Mon pote. Ouais, le gars fait péter à moi 2 secondes, frère. Non. Écoute pas ça.
Ah, mais en fait, j'ai pas de bonheur. Ah, tu fais un game avec eux, moi.
Même petite bonne. Ton gars le bonheur.
Non, ben là aussi, même les bêtes, gars. Parce que comme enfin, bon, elle dit oui, ce qu'il y a, oula. Bon, en fait, c'est juste pour en mettre beau débarras. Bon, là, ça part en vidéo, ça. Hein?
Ouais.
Starfolie, là, ça me fait ça. Ça peut pas, c'est dans mon dos.
Oh, oh. Comment ça fait ça?
Et comment on fait pour tirer? Hein? Mais tu as pas.
C'est fait quoi du monde à côté. Ah, c'est moi ça. 92 700. Oui, c'est moi.
Ouais, lol.
Mais les vrais gars, ma bête au record du monde hier soir.
Comme t'es pour dormir?
Ah oui. T'es pas dormi, on était pas.
Oh non.
Il y a pas un match de dimanche. Oui, dimanche. Oui, tu m'avais pas sur le record du monde. Alors si c'était pas sur le record du monde, ça part compter. C'est le petit sûr.
Incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys in the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
Il y a 30 millions d'euros à jouer. Je crois que ça se finit en un jour, ça. Et mais le pire, c'est que tu vois, quand tu es en live, tu sais pas, mais les abonnés, ils adorent ça. Ils adorent que les jeux ils montent ça. Donc là, c'est parfait, là, tu sais. Là, t'es en direct et ils peuvent voir le tournoi. Et en même temps, on regarde, on laisse la manette comme ça. Et on va battre avec ça.
Boom, you're gonna get that headshot. You're gonna get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded version of the legendary that have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, it just packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard, and that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get
Ça va.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Sap right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one. We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground. And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is one taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb. And does land. Yes, but it's taking no storm damage. He's playing right on the edge of the edge. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel your way in, give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing. That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. That's that, all right. Bongo, unfortunately, do we still have Micho's still alive? I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage just used another shockwave grenade. He already had high ground, though.
The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off him or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
He's just so weak, and Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, this is all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game as well. I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. Benji's just going to try it. Look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has one build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We've made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground.
This game.
One of the few, the only duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
Nitro just got a double, I think.
Mitro
5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will!
Zayt and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above. We're able to make up 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. Yeah. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Saf take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online. And it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 elims down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man. We have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment that they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets, shockwave grenades. I think that's actually what happened. I think someone shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
Yep.
But when you have shield like Zayt and Nafdate at the end there, and that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief for those two.
Incredible first game. And we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow, we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send to Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man, you've got to be on your A game. When it comes down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge, those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
I've honestly never seen storm surge affect the game so much.
Yep.
Because here we are having 80 people left after the second circle. So, you know what I mean? And these guys, they're not going to let you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, it's going to be when they're flying in the air, rotating, which you also expose yourself to a sniper shot. You know.
Absolutely.
High risk, high reward, man. Right?
It's
Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the storm surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate? That's what I want to know.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there were so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on Game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. And the first match of the duos competition is over in the Victor Royale's experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zate and Ghost Saf and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zate and Saf. We're going to re-roll it one more time, and we're going to break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Saf has one angle while Zate is going forward, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering everything. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zate and Saf, 5 eliminations, victory royale, 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major LAN events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, whew, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2, we will have a standings update for you all at home. Who do you think's up top of it right now? Well, guess what? It's Saf and Zate, but
and Benji, Mr. Savage, man. Just incredibly clutch solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions.
Both of our predictions. And they're still up there. Guess what? Imagine when they're healthy and when they actually get some good rotation items. I'd love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds 5 more limbs, putting his team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings from game number 1. Dubs and Mega, they wound up making it through as well. And that's because of Mega staying alive, too.
Absolutely. Incredibly talented duo, man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Aiden can do. And Sean, so hopefully they step it up in this next game. Game 2 is about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
I am ready.
You guys
Ladies
ready?
and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, they are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle bus has launched. Game number 2 of the Fortnite World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying it, the most nerve-wracking part of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me, is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right, once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen, and I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. You've got 3 llamas in a very small area.
Llamas.
And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because usually you're looking for players who's going to be landing next to you. But if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama,
and there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation. There's shadow bomb storm, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at Zate perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for, explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the shadow bombs, and you're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look.
That storm is far,
side of the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on, Elevate does get cut down. So a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkram's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake. In Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away while continuing to farm up. Lucky landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. And Ewang in a fight right now, popping that last big shield, so all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets...
And look at how good these stink grenades are right now. Scram and Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one just from getting ticks. The spray does come on through. A third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Ewang. So another player putting their attention towards this fight.
Trying to line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Ewang all by himself and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Ewang knows that. Trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
A lot of these players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield.
Are they going to get
it
off
the right play?
They're going to push forward.
Ewang no shield, and he's going to get the double. He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Ewang takes them down. The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Ewang gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need these limbs to make up for it.
That was
a clean. The knock on Landjock.
And Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make some plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few builds. No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They've got to go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic. In a fight.
Got some shield. Doesn't necessarily want to use this mini to only get a 10. And he looks like he's trying to obviously take some all to help his teammate out. No, he's getting taken. With the trap kill, he's going to get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic, just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clicks has time to pop 1 mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They've made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination, and
we take the oh my god, we got some trap talk.
Did he just take the L in real life? Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's going to come over. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's here!
Third party, hello!
Look who's here! NA puts up the take the L, and EU says, no, no, no! This is the World Cup, baby! I'm gonna show which continent is best. Mitro and Mongrel, full HP, and they storm roll through.
Duel in for Mitro,
Clicks
still
right there.
Down low. Wow, incredible. Look at that kid. Gold Scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, or I'm sorry, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponents' walls. Look at, they're just stealing and bum rushing, and that's going to be it.
And there's no shot right there. Skeptic, you saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason. But then also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon. Aiden now on your screen. Does knock 1. Hasn't finished the elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he can get the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is, though, Ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully, we're going to drop some minis here. Aiden being the good team that he is. I'm sure he's calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know, we don't know how weak this guy is right now, but if he is weak, they're going to look to try to trade. And there's a double shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left. They're going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They get that trap.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down by now. They're
and there it is.
And look at the take from Aiden. the jump out to the side, and they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. And look, Aiden actually, there was 2 big shields.
Yeah.
Aiden's got the full health.
That's incredible, man.
You see the stats so far this game. Aiden has done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near back up to max health. I know Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
For those of you guys who do not know, the Storm Circle is about to update right now. We just saw our second one, forcing everyone out of the north and east side of the map. And also, guess what? Every single llama was found.
Yep.
All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably high material players right now.
A lot of rotation.
Oh my god, I can't even. Freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks
right
like a
now.
lot of people.
I love it.
Yeah, we're looking around. They're all gone. There's
Yep.
only 1 airdrop that's left, which means a lot of players. It's very difficult, man. Going for airdrops is super risky, but it looks like everyone at the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see it on the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying free damage for Storm Surge when that comes into play, because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching good action. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep. I guess that's a testament to our observers backstage. Great stuff to them. Sizlucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory. And Ninja,
like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that, there's a lot of items that get added where, not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive, reactions from an item being added than when chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on Twitter. It was absolutely incredible. I woke up to some delightful posts.
Delightful
just some delightful posts. Yeah. Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2. You can stack up to 6. They give you 20 health or shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you've knocked. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where if they have a pop-off performance right here, with only 6 games being played after the first 2, they could be your leaders.
Absolutely. I mean, they were only 2 points away from first, man, and they didn't even win the game. And Mongrel went down early before placing points were even rewarded. So, Sean in another fight with Quentin and his squad. Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo.
Out of materials.
And he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now. The only thing you can do is spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Well, the player tried to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one a limb. Another shot comes in.
Gets his shield. That's why he went for the thirst.
Yep.
And grabbed the mats. 365 mats now. He is, or more than that. He's got.
Get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So weak 2.
Look at how weak they are.
And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take him one by one. He's getting pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage dealt 639. He does go down, though the quick edit comes
making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. But looks like Spades is just way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he going to do? Looks like he's going for high ground. Smart play, but he's out of mats.
Oh, no,
he's got wood.
He's got wood. He's good. Yeah, we both freaked out.
Going to put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know, when a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to note. Look at his zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about Storm Surge. They're 446
aside as well. Has a shot, and he's going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game, is being weak, low materials, low health, and being forced to push in.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears. Yes. If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo, where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago.
Oh my God.
And a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, when you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields. Five duos. You see Arkram and Falconer. It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more Storm Surge will soon begin to come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
Once these circles start closing in so small, what do you think is the play? To rotate in right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up on the leaderboards, I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the opponents to get some free eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with and you're far away, I think you play late and hope someone else drops the launch pad near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Yeah, and we're looking over here at Yuang, 3 eliminations, sitting here with some very good materials, and definitely a very delicious loadout. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
And remember, he started the game in Snobby Shores with that clutch when KBB did go down, so they're still in this one
He
because
still has that beautiful blue combat where he clutched it with, man.
Yes, he does, and all the materials he could ever ask for it. Nearly 100 builds in this one.
You see they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, the zone's closing there.
We're going to find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly. He's trying to look and see. Yep,
oh, they do have a double heavy sniper. And Ninja called it. The man knows. They see one. And
you guys saw the pyramid. It's exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls so that double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
it just moved over a mountain, man.
It just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be in play. But at the same time, Ninja, half of the low ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position for the low ground players. Here's a look at Mongrel and Mitro. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got to back on up because look at a weak sound. into our pit zone.
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just trying to get as many limbs possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 631 bullets. Just sprayed down with Mongrel in a fight. Gets one player weak, but does have to back on him.
Didn't get the clutch. Someone else stole the kill from him.
Mitro gets chunked as well.
Still have a launch pad, but again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed with nothing but grenade launcher shots and frag grenades, and they're both going to be eliminated, and Mongrel also, Airwax just went down as well.
And you see Cease in the elimination feed. Does look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down there.
That loot looks so delicious.
They go for it. Zane Sap, do they do it?
Do you go for it? There's a launch pad there and so many materials.
This is game-changing loot right now. They've got the builds to go for it if they want.
They're going to do it.
They're going to make the play.
A gold combat shotgun too, man.
Zane and Sap.
Uncontested.
That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for 2 victory royales in a row.
Mongrel and Mitro's loot too, man.
Oh, that was making a statement. And we know that was juicy loot.
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play. Taking out the evil, they didn't know they took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure, as they are still above this.
Still great rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad, both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna go. He didn't get it though, they try to get both at the same time. Gonna be flying, and this is it, another massive rotation going to be taken to the center of Pleasant Park. They're 167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right now. The question is, are they going to keep mid-ground, go for low ground, high ground? What's the play?
They didn't get the full launch pad. He might have to use his own. Yes, he does again, and that actually works out. He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, fly all the way up and get beamed. They're going to challenge high ground right now. Zayt and Sap looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stack lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well. Arkram with an elimination too. 19 duos left as we're moving towards the placement points, Ninja, and these duos know exactly that. 3 points if you make it in the top 15, which can be the difference between first and dead last.
What are they going to do? Are they going to prioritize rotation in and not taking damage, or are they going to try to play it a little risky and go for the elims? If you're going to be going for elims, definitely open up to a lot of spray, shotgun shots, AR shots, someone suddenly taking the high ground on you. So it all depends on how their play style can unfold, man.
Many more duos remaining in this game, unlike the last one. Zayt with another elimination right there on a KBB. You got Snappy and Red Rush on the high ground, and Sap
over the play. The high ground
goes to the high ground. Take, will he get it?
He's gonna get it. He has it.
Zayt's got high ground. Zayt has high ground as they go to try to push for 2 victory royales in a row. Sap is there as well, but Snappy just appeared right behind Sap and shotgunned him down right there.
Zayt right now is going to have to concede to the high ground, giving it to Snappy. And he's just going to have to stay alive as long as possible, try to get some placement points. He is obviously a talented player, top player. He can definitely make something happen, and I'm interested to see what he's going to do.
Cease has been by himself since the first moment of this game when Elevate went down at 98 players remaining, and he's somehow still alive. There goes Mega. You've got Darox and Item on the low ground. Vorwin getting chopped down as well. Zayt with about 100 HP. Uh-oh. Here comes Vinny and Zexro. They're trying to challenge for the high ground.
Keys right now being held in the storm with 5 limbs. He's going to be eliminated from the back. Zayt taken down as well. Snappy still with the high ground. Zex and Vinny and TSM crew looking good, and they're going to take it. They just took high ground. Snappy gave it to him.
And they just got the high ground. Great use of the shockwave as well. Vinny as well as Zexro on hype for the moment. 5 eliminations so far. They're putting their names in the hat for potential victory royale in this game.
Go down, right? They want those limbs.
Vorwin now with eliminations back to back. 4 players left in this one. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air. And he's going to drop on down to hype for the moment. The spray coming on in. It's not enough. Zexro and Vinny.
TSM takes game 2 with style. Both alive. You love to see it.
The victory royale and 7 eliminations.
Look at that.
Vinny's hyped, and Zexro looks like
he was stunned.
They forgot his fries on a fast food order. Why am I thinking about food?
Oh my, Jack, it's pretty expected at this point. But God,
2
NA teams have taken game 1 and game 2, and honestly, I think that we can all say that the teams hyped up the most have been even. Guess what? Mongrel and Mitro, man, they've also been performing well. They still have so many points from eliminations.
Yep.
Oh man, what a great shotgun shot. They were perfectly in sync. They're even jumping and shotgunning at the same time. Vinny, pop off, man. You love the pop off.
So hyped. Zexro's about to start cranking 90s or default dancing in the lobby.
Like he's trying to talk about literally what are they going to do in the next game.
Yeah.
Like that's what that focus is. That reminds me, I've been in this situation before. He grabbed his hand and shook it for himself, man. That's a top teammate, man. Great synergy.
What a start to today's competition. The energy in here is insane. I am looking around and there are thousands and thousands of people filling up the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Again, my name Jack Courage Dunlop, joined by Tyler Ninja Blevins for what is the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. $30 million on the line this weekend. Millions will be tuning on in from across the world. There's so many ways to watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way done with today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
I don't even want it to end, man. I could be here all night. These games are incredible.
Yep.
And just listen, if you guys are watching at home, you guys want to be here, right? You guys want to be competing. Take notes.
Yeah.
Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch the fights that they take, the way they rotate. And we'll see you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style with the North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it. They're on the floor with none other than Jordan Fisher.
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up and taking care of business. Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in, both together, which is an incredible thing, right? Walk me through the just in-game for you guys.
So the comms kind of hectic because of the noise, but we're just really good at playing together. Like, we're the longest duo that have played together. So yeah, we're just not
Great. Fantastic work, guys. Back to you, Ninja and Courage. JD!
Thank you so much, Jordan. The duo of Vinny and Zexro, you know, they've always been known as being so aggressive.
Yeah.
From all the times we've seen them in these competitive tournaments. While they might be some younger players, they've definitely been around the block here in competitive Fortnite.
Again, you just see them, just like a lot of other talent here, always at the top of the duo qualifiers every single week. Even though they already qualified, they continue to keep playing, and practicing. Guess what? They just took a game number 2. You got to be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up, though. Again, and that's why I love that energy. Zex was immediately just, I felt like he was just talking about, what are we going to do next? Hey, man, good job. We won that. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Right? How are we going to change, maybe even do better somehow, get more limbs in Game 3?
No, for sure. And they know that. They're not going to take their foot off the gas pedal. Folks, we have our standings after game number 2. Where are things playing on out? It is still Zate and Sap at the top. Dubs and Mega at 18 points in second. Zexro and Vinny, with that performance, go from 0 points up to 17, Ninja. And that is the beauty of how this plays on out. Anyone can have a pop-off game and come right back. Mongrel and Mitro still in your top 5, as well as Serpent Hype, Derox, Item, Vorwin and Tux, Snappy and Red Rush all there. While Zate and Sap do have a nice little lead right now, nobody is safe from the rest of this lobby, I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, just take a look at the points, Courage. You got 11 points, right? Benji and Mr. Savage, they fell out of the top 10. But look at that. Storm and Epic Whale, 12 points. Daedra, M11Z, 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 extra eliminations right there, and boom, they'll move up 6 places.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's still anyone's game, all right? 2 pop-off games, 1 pop-off game, boom, you're already in the top 5.
Remember, if you get 50th place or 11th place, from that whole time in between, you win $100,000 as a duo.
Still.
But if you go from 10th, bring in for some guest casting. What a great job.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure to be here.
That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk. But I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first 2 set of games from Sap and Zay locking down the lobby to Zexro and Vinny just coming in super clutch. And of course, guys, you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just let me hear you. You know, that was so-so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves? That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got quite a bit more games left to get through, but, you know, if you've been watching for a long time, you know I'm a big fan of everyone that loves Fortnite. It's all about bringing people together. And I like to say Fortnite fam. That's my thing. That's what I do. And you know, there's actually a lot of people from around the world that have come here to compete, to watch, to be part of all of this. And I thought, what better way to give back to you guys than to teach you how to say Fortnite from all around the world. So in just a moment, we're going to take a look at a video, and I can't wait because this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. A lot of work went into making this happen. So I can't wait for us to watch this together. Let's take a look.
Hello Fortnite fam.
포트나이트 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
Привет, Fortnite семья.
Ne ho tiré territorio.
Vad kör Fortnite folk?
Jag är fan de Fortnite.